Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Sharkey the Bounty Hunter, issue number 4 of 6. Saddest part of this is that it looks like it's going to actually end pretty soon. By the way, in case you weren't familiar, all this stuff is going to freaking Netflix. Let's get talking about who made this book. We'll talk about the book itself. Mark Millar is the writer. Simone Bianchi is on colors and all the art. Color assist by Matteo Vettani, and letterer Peter Dougherty. Melina Mikulik is on design and production of this book, and the variant cover art is by John Paul Leon. All right, it's cool that we get to see a living sentient asteroid in this, a little different from Ego the Living Planet, but probably creepier looking. Still though, it's the weirdest thing. It's like, it's just this little thing in the background that shouldn't mean anything, and yet somehow you get the feeling it's going to come back and have something to do with something in the future. Now, if Millar doesn't do anything with this in the future, what the hell is wrong with him? You know what I'm saying? Just having something like this, it's too big to just let go. This is cool. I like just seeing this thing. All of a sudden, my mind is racing with all sorts of stories that can be told with this. I'm just saying, sometime in the future. Otherwise, what the frick, dude? Anyhow, so it turns out that things aren't really what they thought they were. Sharkey discovers that his bounty is actually a good person and trying to help the universe. Could actually make everything better for everyone, because the people who put out the bounty are actually not who they claim to be. In fact, those original people are probably dead, and there are now people using HoloNet transponders to disguise who they really are. It seems a little bit overblown to me. I'm okay with it. I really feel like I'd rather just see that the people in charge are actually corrupt instead of they're actually just criminals. Because this was actually giving a really cool political message that I was loving. And then I realized that what they're really doing is, no, actual base criminals have jumped in. You know, the criminals that you and I meet all the time, as opposed to the ones who really screw us over. Somebody, you know, scratches your car, or even like, you know, takes your wallet or something like that. You know, that sucks. One-on-one, somebody robs a bank, that doesn't really affect me. My money's protected, right? But when some guy comes along and takes my 401k or screws up, you know, my kid's college fund, that's something that unfortunately I'm not protected by. So that's who I actually wanted to see as the criminals here. If I really had to complain about something, that would be it. It's that Millar took base criminals that everybody can point a finger to and said, oh, look, this is actually, they infiltrated the good people on the top. Not a huge fan of that. Not a huge fan of that, because I know who the real bad guys are. Anyway, all that being said, this book could have done a lot better with, it could have done more for itself by doing a little bit more with Extra Billy. I'm just saying, look, Professor Bill adopting Extra Billy, and us both just sitting here, his little green ass, just talking about, hey, what's going on? Oh, Mr. Professor, you're like really cool. Like, no, I am, right? You know, what do you think about this comic book? Well, did you like it? I did. Well, I totally loved it. All right. Like, it would be a really good conversation. But no. I don't even think the dude talked in this issue. There was like nothing to be said. So, yeah, this issue was lacking a little bit. It's fine, because obviously next issue is going to be a whole lot of killer action, and then you got the final issue also. So I understand what's about to happen pretty soon. This had to be the little bit dragging issue, and I guess the best way you could do that is by having Extra Billy jump for something and not actually accomplish anything, not say anything. More of that next issue, though. A whole lot more. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.